Am I there? I can't tell if I'm on yet or not. Not really certain if I'm there or not, guys. Let me know if I am. Hi, Carrie. I hear one of you. I see one of you. I am a couple minutes early, I think. But I thought, I'm here. We're going to get started. Hi, Kay. Hi, Lee. How is everyone doing on this once again cold and gloomy Sunday? I'm like, ew. Hi, Hazel. How are you? I see. People are so, oh wow, all of a sudden you're there. Hi, Darlene. Is it a great Sunday? Yes, it is. It's very cloudy here and pretty cold again. But, we'll get spring eventually, and then it'll be so hot that we'll be complaining about the heat. Ooh, Debbie got plants. Good for you. I haven't done that yet, only because we live so close to the lake that we're always behind the normal season. 3 days, over 7 inches of rain. Ooh. Hi, Carolyn. Oh, Kay says it's sunny. Hi, Pat. How are you doing today? We had a little bit of sun yesterday. Hi, Jay. I'm glad Texas is sunny. I am working on Dresden blades. I taught a Dresden blade class this past week. Can you see it? There's my blade. And so I made it. I taught a class on it, and I decided I had to do a short demo with it to teach it. So I cut up a bunch of the material, and what I decided to do is I am going to make a throw pillow using the Dresden as the center of the pillow for my living room. So I think it's going to be really pretty. There's part of it. Of course, it doesn't help that I blew on today. See there. Oh, Teresa, cool. JJ has an owie. Oh, good, Carrie. I'm glad you signed up for a local class. JJ said they got 5.3 inches of rain. That's ridiculous. Oh, good. JJ's almost healed. That's good news, always. Yeah, I taught the class, and I just wanted to do something with the fabric because I have a hard time not doing something with the fabric afterwards. So I'm going to make a pillow out of it, and then I'm not sure. Well, for my living room. Then when I was at the class, the girls were showing me another pillow, which I really think I'm going to try to make on my own. I thought it was a really cute pillow. So I thought I'd give that a try. But I gotta iron some fusible to it before I can start playing with it. So I decided I wasn't going to be able to do that today because my fusible's like over there on the floor, and I got to take care of that. Hey, for all of the people, and I know I've seen a couple of you on here that live in my area, I am in search of a bookcase. I just want, it can be beat up, I don't care. I'm in search of an older, oh, JJ, yuck. So I need a bookcase. I have a sofa table sitting over there, right over there, that has big bolts of things on it. And I really, really need to change it up and just get a small bookshelf where the shelves are at least 10.5 inches deep. And I like it about 30 inches long. And I don't care how high. Hi, Lindsay. So I am in definite search of a bookcase. I know I could go buy one, but I'd rather repurpose one. Yeah, Carrie, I found one on there, but it's black. And it's the right price because it's only $20. But it's black, and I really didn't want a black one because that would mean that I really have to paint it. I really didn't want to paint anything. But I've got a painting project going as it is, so I didn't want to add another one to it. But if I can't find one, I will. I'm looking for my thread cutter. I will absolutely just get the black one. It's just, I would rather have a white or a light lavender or a purple or, a softer color than black, because everything in the studio is really pinks and lavenders and greens and much softer shades. So I want to go that route again with the next piece of furniture. And so I'm kind of searching for that. If I don't find it, I'll get the black one. It's just, you know how hard it is to cover black paint. It's really tough. And I'd rather not get into that. But I will if I have to. So I'm trying to get the studio ready for two things. The first one being I want to do some live streams with you guys that are all over the studio instead of just right here. And the way the studio is set up right now, it just isn't really conducive to that. Oh, good, Carrie. Do you like your longer sewing table? So for that, and I'm getting ready to open the doors, not for regular traffic of people, but I want to have a sale the beginning of July. And so I want to have the studio in tip-top shape. The billies are great. The only problem that I have is that the only place to get an IKEA bookshelf for me is 5 hours away. And I don't feel like driving for 5 hours just to get a bookcase. Otherwise, I do it. But that just isn't... I can't see that my... Yeah, I just can't see driving for 5 hours for a bookcase. Not when I'm willing to just take on a used one, even if I do end up having to paint it. I just don't, I just would rather not paint it if I don't have to. I haven't checked Craigslist lately, but I have been watching Facebook Marketplace regularly, so I will absolutely keep checking that. But I am working at taking my Dresden blades, and I have just a chopstick, and I'm going to flip them so that I've got them at a nice point, and then I can press them. Yeah, Sammy, I have been checking. The problem is, quite honestly, and I never realized it, another problem with it is Bookcases aren't always, um, the shelves are sometimes really, really narrow. And and I found a bookcase that's really pretty on Facebook, but it's $400. I don't want to spend $400. I'd like to find a bookcase for about $20, $30 at the most. Let's see, Big Lots. Yes, there is a Big Lots. I could check that out. In fact, maybe I'll go do that this afternoon. We do have a Big Lots. I could go look there. And I saw some at Target, and I saw some at Walmart. So I know that there's places that I can get brand new ones. I just, I all of the furniture in my studio, we have either made or I've bought secondhand, and I kind of wanted to keep that up. Yes, it is about to be yard sale season, so I've been watching that, Lindsay, and hopefully, I'll find one. I'm definitely looking to find one. So if anybody that lives close to me knows of one or hears of one, let me know. And like I said, I really don't want to spend a whole lot more than $30. It's just for my binders that I store my patterns in. So I'd like to try to do that, which would make me very happy to get that done. So I'm hoping. The problem is, Lynn, how often do I go to yard sales? I'm usually busy on Saturday mornings, but we could definitely keep your eyes out for me, because I will go if we can find a decent bookcase someplace. I was going to double check the Goodwill and Savers, our local donation centers. I'm thinking maybe they have it. We don't have a Habitat close to us, or I know there's another one that's veterans, that everything goes to Veterans Administration, the donations do. And I've thought about that one too. So I know I'll find one. It's just keeping my eyes open. Yeah, what I found out, Carrie, that I kind of need to do is actually use a shellac as a sealer. I'm almost done. Well, yeah, never. That's right. If you see one when you're passing by, daughter, you need to stop and look at it. The desk that I'm painting right now for Natalie, I actually had to put shellac on it. I was using a primer 123 that supposedly seals and hides all that stuff. And then the wood knots were starting to show through. So I ended up using a shellac, and that did seal it very well. So I'm almost done with that. So I'm almost at the point that I could actually start painting another piece. But like I said, I'd like to try to not paint it, only because of time. That takes a lot of time for me. And Mr. Wilson does not paint. He's not a painter. I do the painting. We all have our little tasks there that we do. And mine is the painting, and his is not. He'll paint when he has to, but that's about it. So I'm just working on my blades today. And you can see the chopstick or a shish kebab skewer. I use that for my blades to make them. Poke it right on through. I'm going to change and put my iron. Well, I guess I could stay right there. Then I've got Prairie Pointer. Has anybody ever heard of that? It's this. I'm going to move that. I got to readjust this so it doesn't fall over and burn me. It's a metal triangle, hi Brenda, hi Berlene, that you can use to square out your points. So what I do is I put it on my point, and then if I can stick it right up in there, there are little lines down here so you can see when you've got it square. So I'm going to use that to do my points. Make sure I got my nice pointed squared. And what it actually does do is it helps to put those squares right out there. The only thing you got to be careful about is it does heat up there. So you want to be really careful with it. But see, look at how nice that is. You see it? I think it comes out really nice. Oh, did you order one? Yep. Marley uses the Prairie Pointer too. It really does work. It's a nice little tool for this kind of project. And I like it because I can actually move the point around so that I'm nice and square. Y'all painted concrete cinder blocks. Yep. Yeah, I thought about that. I mean, it is something that I could do. But like I said, I'm kind of in it for the quick win. Aw, Deb, I'm glad you didn't miss it. Oh, cool. Yep, so that's kind of what I'm doing, and that's what I'm using. I just, I know that I could build one myself, or, somebody would help me build one if I needed to. But like I said, I'm just looking for an inexpensive one to use out in the studio to hold my binders. That's all there is to it. A lot of people use the purple things. I have one someplace. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. It's not a mini Dresden, but it's not a huge one. I think it ends up being about 12 or 13 inches, something like that. I'm making Dresden Blade Windy. I taught at the class last week. Where's my done ones? I just had them here. Here they are. I taught the class last week, and I wanted to do something with them. So I'm going to make a pillow out of them. Trying to show them where you can see them with the background stuff. Let's see, I got to go this way. See? So I'm making Dresden blades to make a Dresden fan, and then I'm going to turn it into a pillow for my living room. In case you couldn't tell, my living room has blues in it. So I am doing that. Yep. And just thought, while I'm on today, it's the perfect thing to do because I'm only making one because it's going in the center. Hi, Gail. Welcome. I was hoping I was going to see you on today. Mr. Wilson is busy working at his father's house today. There is, we had quite the windstorm the other day, and we lost, a tree fell down right over one of his two driveways. So he went up to get that taken care of so that the driveway was clear, which I think that's a good thing. And then he was going to work a little bit in the basement too, I think. I think he was, at least. So definitely not a nice day out today. Does anybody know what the weather's like up in... Oh, Carol, I love my kitchen. I absolutely love my kitchen. I do. It's one of the best investments I've made in my house. Hazel, it's called a Prairie Pointer. P-R-A-I-R-I-E Pointer. And they're made by a company by the name of Pieces Be With You. you can get them on the internet. I'm sure places like Fat Quarter Shop and that have them. They're really kind of nice to have around. I use it a lot. Yeah, I'm glad that it missed the buildings too, and so is Mr. Wilson. He is thrilled that it missed the house because that's the last thing we need right now. Julie, I got, my daughter Tracy gave me these plastic shelves, and they're over there. See that part of the closet right there? They're in there, and they have all of my books on it. I put them on there the other day, and the shelf is already starting to bow, which is why I'm looking for a different one. I have most of my binders are like 2 inches thick, so consequently I have to be careful. I didn't realize how heavy my binders were till I put them all in there. So I'm gonna try really hard to find something inexpensive, though. I don't want to spend a lot of money. You can tell it's raining out. All of a sudden, it's gotten tough to breathe for a minute. Grandbaby's not sleeping well. Why not, Carrie? Oh, that's sad when new babies don't sleep well. Oh, definitely not fun. We want our babies sleeping good, don't we? Every mother does. I saw a post got a message from Karen Miller Kennerson, who I don't know if Karen's on today or not. I forget. And she's also doing Adidas Anna's Basket, and she got her blocks all done too, which I think is fantastic. No, Anna's Basket is still sitting right here. I taught this week, and then I'm not sure what else happened last week, other than I know I taught one day, and I'm embarrassed to say it, but I also am trying to finish up my income taxes. Hi, Karen. Make sure you post pictures of your blocks in the group, Karen, because they're really pretty. Oh, hi, Tracy. It's been a while. I haven't seen you. She swaddles the baby. My daughter used to tell me when they do that, hold their head in your hand so their head's right here. And then you hold on to their bottom and you just gently bounce them like this. Just gently up and down. Bounce those babies that aren't happy. She said that by holding their butt in their head, they stay safe. And they also, she's a nurse practitioner, and she also is a labor delivery nurse and a lactation consultant. She said it simulates a lot of what they are in the womb when they bounce around. Try that. She used to do it with her kids, and it worked all the time. Try that. Let's see. What did I miss? I missed something. Swaddling does help. We had Lion wanted to be swaddled. Tighter than tight. Yeah, Teresa, that's what Jackie was the one that I watched her do it with hers, and then I started doing it, and it worked. It helped. My kids like to be walked, and they like to be up on my shoulder. Oh, good, Carrie. That will help them. Ooh, Tracy, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're getting help for your boy. I hope you're seeing somebody that's helping. And Carrie, good luck with your daughter and your grandson. They are hard to find. But Lindsay found a great one. Yeah, mine wanted to be up here and they wanted to be padded all the time. They loved it. That's where mine wanted to be. But I think that's partially from their grandfather. The grandfather, the one that just passed away, he used to walk with them for hours. He was basically a baby whisperer. He'd get those babies in his arms and he would just walk them and walk them. And they would be so happy in Grandpa's arms. So, yeah. Oh, good, guys. I may actually get this one done while we're here, which would be really, really nice. So the rest of this week, I'm long arming all week. That's what I've got on my agenda for the week. I have one more day that I have book work to do, but then I'm just, yeah, they like that too, Wendy. Carrie, so was Boone. Lion was too. Yeah, it really was sweet because they just loved it. They loved it whenever he walked with them. You know, it's a nice memory to have too, which makes me very happy. So let's see. Oh, that's so fun when those babies want that. Babies do belong in our arms. I'm one of those believers that you can't hold a baby too much. I've always been that way. And Lindsay was fantastic when it came to Boone. She let me hold him all the time. And everybody in the family knew that was my last baby and I was going to hold him and nobody was going to stop me. And I did. Oh, Carrie, I'm glad he's eating really good. That will help. Yeah, Boone got clipped. He was only a few days old. Lindsay and I took him, and he got clipped, his tongue tie clipped. And then, Lindsay could answer. I can't remember, but I almost think he had to go again. Or maybe he needs to go again. I'm not sure. Yeah, Teresa, I didn't either. And there were a couple of reasons. One of them, my husband really couldn't handle it when they cried, especially the twins. It was hard enough with Tracy, but then for two of them to cry, he really had a hard time. So they very rarely cried. There was just not a reason to. It does make it hard to nurse Carrie when they're tongue-tied. It definitely does. And it makes it very painful. Yeah. So is anybody else, what's everybody's project for this week? We know what mine are. I have two of them. Long arming and looking for a bookcase. Laser. Okay. I couldn't that's right. It was a laser cut. I remember now. See, that's why I have to have my kids around. They know all these answers to this stuff. I knew we took them because I drove. I remember taking them for sure. You know, There's something about the Dresden blade that is so intimidating, but if you make it the way I'm doing these, they are so easy to do. And you don't have to needle turn them. You can just top stitch them down and they look beautiful. There's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, Suburban, you're already doing the garden? That's right, Tracy, it does. It absolutely does. Yep. Oh, I would like to be putting in my garden. I can't. Teresa, the reason why babies are tongue-tied now is that, and we didn't hear about it before from what I understand, is that what used to happen is midwives just automatically took care of it when they were born. And then we stopped using so many midwives. And stop and think, the age that we are, mothers were told not to breastfeed. So consequently, it wasn't as big of a deal. Yep. You're working on the back of a quilt, Gail. What are you doing to it? Oh, Bargello, Kathy, I bet it's beautiful. K-pop plants. I don't have a video of the Dresden blade. I could do one at one point, but it's going to be a little while. I'm not doing any new video tutorials for a little bit. Oh, that's right, Suburban, it will. I nursed the twins. I tried to nurse Tracy, and I think I was so young and just didn't have the support that I had a really hard time. I saw it, Brenda. It's beautiful. I'm awful sorry about his uncle. I hope things are going well for him. And I hope he gets the care that he needs. Yes, Teresa, midwives could. Especially when it comes to the care of women in general. You know, I think we as women are so close to each other because we teach each other and we help each other. You know, there's nothing like having a woman take care of you. Wendy, we absolutely love sourdough bread. And I need to get another starter going because I don't have any right now. It's long overdue. Tracy and I were doing good last fall about making homemade bread all the time. And then life got busy with ski club and stuff and we didn't. Yep. Aw, that's neat. I've been working on Christmas presents too. Speaking of 3-yard quilts. I know, a bakery with shipping, Kay. That would be wonderful. Now, this week they admitted his wife in a room with... Oh, good. I hope that his wife is okay. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that she's admitted. I'm glad she's in the same hospital with him. But I'm sorry to hear she got admitted. Well, Wendy, you can't take those beautiful pictures of food and share them with us and not think we're not going to want some of it. More than once, you've given my sweet tooth a run for its money. Yes, Brenda, you do have your plate full. I hope she's okay. That's right. Thank God for midwives. Gail, I thought I saw Gail was doing something. Then I saw somebody was doing a window, and I missed it. I thought, sure, I saw somebody was doing something with a window quilt of sorts. I love these blocks because they really are fast. Doesn't take any time at all and they're done. I swear it takes longer to cut them out than it does to actually make them. So I'm busy working on that. I know. Oh, that would be wonderful. At least, it's giving good vibes that he does get that time. That's important. Oh, now it's pouring out here. Ugh. Tired of rain. Share your Dresden on Facebook. Please do. You know us. We want to see pictures. Everybody's pictures inspire us to do new things. So you want to share them. At least I do. I like to see what everybody's up to. Bacon chip. That's your answer, Wendy. You bake and chip and we'll eat. I can't imagine what the shipping would be like, though, because you'd have to try to do overnight. Racing here, too. Oh, raining here, too. That's what that meant. Just cleaned up the living room, which also happens to be... Oh, good! It took me a second, Kay, and then I figured out what you meant. I'm not the fastest, but I try hard. Oh, good, Julie. Maybe we'll get sun, too. Oh. Okay. Well, I hope they both heal quickly so that they can go home and continue to be together. A 7-year hand-piece machine quilted grandmother's flower garden. Oh, I bet it's gorgeous. I'm doing a Dresden sew along with Tiffany. Oh, good. I didn't realize Tiffany was doing a Dresden sew along. That's good. Oh, Darlene, we've got it here in the north. The Northeast, we definitely got it. Banana bread made with my sourdough. Oh, I bet you that'll be good. Oh, very pretty. Bittersweet Lane by Kansas Troubles is very pretty. That'll be a nice block. We'll like that puppy, huh? So I'm hoping that this week will turn out to be really nice and sunny. And then that way, it'll be easier to keep going. Getting more things done. But like I said, I got to get a couple of quilts done. And then on Thursday, I teach a class again. So after that class is over with, I think I'm going to try to spend one day up in Rochester helping Mr. Wilson. And then one day teaching. And then the other days working on the quilts. Oh, That would be beautiful, Wendy. It has 12 24-inch blocks plush sashing. Oh my, Marla, that's got to be stunning. Looks like the drawing of the virus. Oh, that's a good idea. That blooming bunch would be really, really pretty, like that. It'd be a nice one. Did you guys see that Gail got all of her blocks done for Adidas Sitar's Quilt Along, Annie's quilt? Annie's Basket, I think it's called. Or Anna's Basket. It's beautiful. They're beautiful. I really need to get working on mine. 10-inch blades. Those are big blades. I made huge blades from a pink one back when we did the cancer quilt, the breast cancer awareness quilt. I made really, really big ones. Hi, Mina. Welcome from Canada. I made big ones, and one real big one. You know those big 10-inch bed pillows that they have? I made one for that. You just have to put it to the backing fabric, which I haven't done yet, because, you know, that's the way it happens. Hi, Bettina. How are you? Oh, Wendy, I bet it's pretty. Have you shown pictures of it? Yes, Rolene, they are beautiful. I think maybe I convinced Karen into posting hers, because hers are really pretty too. Okay, I will do a video on Gathering Hills at one point. For right now, there is a Sunday Live where I was doing it, and you can see it. So it is there on the Sunday Live. I'll try to find it, okay? Okay, Wendy, I'll go look at it again. So if you want to do the Gathering Hills, you can see the video during a Sunday Live. I explain exactly how I did it. Okay. Otherwise, at some point I will do it, but I still am not in a position where I've got the time to do it. Hi, Kathy from Illinois. Welcome. All the way from Illinois. Trying to see what else. I just keep watching the comments, trying to make sure I don't miss anything as I sew. Make sure when you make your Dresden blades that you backstitch when you start and when you end. That's really important. And then when you go to stitch them down, if you aren't going to hand stitch them down, which you don't have to, you can absolutely top stitch them down, but make sure that what you do is that you got to make sure that you backstitch on both, because that makes a big difference. And then you want to stitch as close as you possibly can to the edge of your blade, so that when you go to get it long-armed, the long-arm machine does not pick up that fabric and fold it over, because they can do that, and you don't want that to happen, because it doesn't look as nice. Okay, you start a 1/4 inch in and then backstitch. Very good. Yeah, it's just important that you do that. Everybody's popping in now. There's even more new people coming, which is good. So I saw what the new people or the ones that didn't respond earlier. What are you working on this week? We know I'm long arming. I've got a jelly roll quilt to do, a lemon quilt to do, a real scrappy quilt to do. We got all kinds of them over there hanging up waiting for me. And I'm going to get to them this week, which will be very nice to do. Oh, Roberta, how are you doing today? Welcome. I think everybody's doing pretty good. Thank you, Bettina. So is anybody besides me started working on Christmas presents? Somebody tell me that they also have. Please? Because I keep thinking that I must be weird, but I want to get them done early. Say, what is the pattern? Sherry, share with us the pattern. I have two that I've wanted to make for a long time that are sitting in my pattern basket. I want to do a cathedral window, but I'm going to do that one with my mom. We're going to do that one together, which will make me happy. I like it when you can do a quilt together with somebody. Kind of keeps you motivated, keeps you moving forward, which is important. You bought oh good, that counts, Lee. Because quite honestly, what I'm working on for Christmas presents is crocheted too. Busy cooking today. Bread, rolls, meatloaf, pork ribs, chicken and mushrooms and ham. Fried rice. Oh, that's a good idea. You cook all your meals on Sunday for the week? Oh. Oh, okay, Brenda. Okay, that's cool. 2 baby quilts? Does that mean somebody's having twins, or you know 2 different people that are having babies? Oh, good, Sammy. Oh, wonderful. See, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that has started Christmas stuff. Oh, yeah, Darlene. We also, all my mom's kids do. Everybody, yeah, our whole family, all of the girls do. And it is wonderful. I mean, it is nice that we all share that together. The family that sews together stays together, right? Ooh, a Christmas in July retreat. Well, that sounds like fun. I know that we've never done a Christmas in July themed anything. Something's going on with my bobbin thread. I got to finish my Mom's Day gift later today. Sue is doing pretty good, Marla. Thank you for asking. Your first great grandbaby. Woo! That's exciting. That is very exciting. Oh, wow. That's neat, Kay. I bet you do, Teresa. Yeah, it's nice when you've got people around you that also enjoy the same crafts that you enjoy. I know I like having people around me that like to do the same thing that I do. 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I think I got one too many, guys. I'm gonna lay these out. I think I got quilting too much. Yep, I did. When I want this to stop. I got sewing too many, ladies. I got 4 for my next block. Oh, nobody in your family does? What got you started if nobody in your family does, Marla? Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For a mountain oh, how fun, Susan. How far is that from Nashville? Just so I can get my bearings. Just curious, because my daughter's an hour outside of Nashville. Dressmaking, quilting, and embroidery. Ooh. My sister made what is it? A bed jacket out of an old quilt, and I've been thinking that might be a lot of fun to do. I have a simplicity pattern for a coat that I really liked, and I'm thinking maybe I may just have to do that. Oh, 4-H, that's wonderful. Working on 2 Minecraft quilts. Aww. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. I love those fairy quilts. I've seen those, and they are adorable. Every little girl's dream, right? Wow. That surprises me. You'd be surprised at the number of people started sewing because of grandchildren. Well, that's good. Brenda, just think of all the more things you can do since you're ahead of the game. We didn't skip, but we weren't home for Christmas either. Remember, we were in Kentucky. So it's in northeast Tennessee. Okay, and she's in southwest. So they're on opposite sides. Okay. 14 grandchildren, and 10 of them are workaholic and keep putting off babies. I bet you are excited, Gail. Congratulations. One of your sisters brought me a dress on Sunday evening to sew a button on it. Did you get it done that fast? That's pretty lickety split, if you ask me. It does sound like fun. Any kind of a retreat right now sounds like fun. See, that's what does it. We have those grandbabies and we all start sewing. John and Jackie are doing pretty good. It was wonderful to have Jackie home. John keeps going to Texas for his treatments, which is fantastic. And he gets his next round of all of his scans, I think around the 10th of this month. So little over a week. So we're definitely continue to have good. We just want more good scans. That's all we want, right? The more good ones we get, the better we are. So MD Anderson has been doing a absolutely wonderful job with him. I am thrilled to pieces that he's there. Your sister didn't know how to sew a button? See, I don't understand that. I mean, I understand that people don't, but I don't understand that. It just, I thought we all learned that in home ec, but then again, we don't have home ec anymore, do we? I mean, I think boys and girls should both take a little bit of home ec. I don't think it hurts either one of them. But that's just me. I'm excited. Everybody seems to be doing a lot of quilting this week, which will be fun. We'll have lots of pictures to Google at and watch and Google and think, oh, I want to make that. I want to make that. Thank you. MD Anderson is an amazing place. We, have been very blessed that that's who's taking care of him. And I'm very happy for that. It is an absolute blessing. So yeah, so the next time I get to see the grandbabies is in July. They're going to come home in July for 2 weeks. So I'll have them here all to myself for 2 full weeks, which I think is going to be amazing. I'm looking very forward to it, which is wonderful. And believe it or not, ladies, I'm going to have this done in the hour time frame. So then I can pick out material for the background and to make the pillow. Which again is a good thing. It'll be done in no time. Yeah, I learned a lot in home ec too. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good that a boy knows how to sew a button on at least. You never know when you need that. It could come in handy. Besides, he might be able to impress some girl. Huh. Oh, ladies, wait till you see my Dresden. It's very pretty, I think. It's almost done. I gotta see if I've got like this tannish brown. I don't think I do. I'm looking at my fabrics. I'll have to go through my scrap bucket. It's not a normal color for me. So I don't know if I'll have it or not. But let me press it all down. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. This will be a very pretty pillow, ladies. I'm very happy with it. Okay, you ready? Perfect timing. Okay, here we go. You ready? Ta-da! Gail, that's wonderful. There's my Dresden. Now I just have to find a background fabric. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I'm thinking, what do I have that it would look good on? I do have some of this brown, but I think my brown is darker. Yeah, it is. And I don't want a white pillow because a white pillow in it is just not. White pillow doesn't make sense. I might be able to do an off-white though. I'm going to have to find something. Yeah, so that's my Dresden. Doot doot, I'm happy. Our bad freeze came just before the mountain laurels were to bloom. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I really like it too. And guys, I made that in an hour, with the exception of cutting, okay? That's all I hadn't done was cut it. Oh, that's a good idea. The fabric line is it's a Moda, and I think it's Minnick, and it's Crystal Lake by Moda. Do you really like the gray with it? I could do gray. I do have some gray, I think. Well, maybe I'll have it done by next week. Okay. I'm pretty excited for the way it looks. I think it looks really good. Yeah. So that's going to be the center of my pillow. And then I will just cover it. But it'll make a nice little throw pillow, I think. Need more thumbs up? Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, there's 80 of you here, but only 29 likes. Thank you, Brenda. Tanner the beige. Okay. I really do like the tan. It's just not a normal color for me. But I might be able to find some. I mean, I might have to just go shopping, right? I'll just keep looking. Go opposite on the color wheel. Okay. Opposite from the blue, right? Gail, is that what you want me to do? Is opposite of the blue? Hi, Teresa. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. It was really simple. That's the thing that gets me, is it's a very, very simple thing to do. Thank you, Brenda. That was sweet. Okay, guys. I am out of here because I actually do need some more water now. I will see you hopefully next Sunday, okay, everybody? Bye, guys.